Hey guys, this is so back from Axie, and today I'm gonna be explaining a very interesting part about the aura build. So, I'm playing 4 hours and just 2 shields to show you interesting interaction. You can see here that when I start to go after the monsters, it takes a while for it to kill the green blobs because the interval between the damage in the level 1 is just too high for these first monsters. But you can see that no matter how many monsters I hit, the first damage is always it always happens instantly. This means that the value you get from having multiple auras is way higher than to have one of them individually. At this point, I'm going to level up the third aura, and each aura is dealing 4 damage, so 12 damage is enough to kill the initial blobs. And you see that's way different. The interaction is way different because now, as the first damage is instant, it will always kill the first monsters. Of course, this is way strong in the first levels. So in the savannah, endless savannah, if you manage to get the 3 auras before the bat waves, you can even go to kill the bat wave with the 3 auras because it will be enough. You just have to follow a little bit, and the first tick of the skills will kill the bats after the first hit. So uh, some of you might have already noted that, but a very interesting point is that you don't want the aura skill necessarily to be the carry of your build. It is like you consider it as just having this initial damage. So it's like uh, imagine if it doesn't have any additional damage, only the I think I already had the 4 hours. It only has this initial damage. So it's like saying that every enemy has 16 less HP. And in Axie, one very important part for efficiency is that you deal enough damage to kill the enemy without dealing that much of an overkill. So imagine you are shooting let's say, I think level 1 hair. I think it has 12 damage. So you are going for 12 damage. If the enemy has 24 HP, it means that you need 2 hits to kill. But if it has 25 HP, now you need 3 hits to kill. And that's a 50% increase in the number of hits. Even that the HP itself, it's only 1. So this aura damage, it helps you on bringing the enemies to a level where your other skills can kill them more efficiently. So imagine in this moment, imagine you are running into the enemies and you have that level 1 skill, that level 1 Babylonia hair on top of these 4 hours. So now with one shot of Babylon of hair, you can kill enemies that have up to 28 HP because they will take 1 hair and 4 hits of the aura. And that is speed up a lot the hate you'll be killing your enemies. And why is that important? Because the faster you kill the enemies, the faster they will respawn. So the amount of enemies that are going to spawn during a wave, so see these little, I don't know, tigers maybe, they don't have a fixed amount that spawn. It's not like every game there will be 40 of those guys. They spawn on a frequent every a few seconds they are spawning on your screen. So if the cap is reached, So let's say the maximum amount of tigers you can have on your screen is 10. If you have 10 on your screen, they will not spawn in the next second they are supposed to. But if you keep killing the tigers, and let's say they spawn 5 each time, it's every 5 seconds there is spawn of 5 tigers. So if you keep killing them in at in if you keep killing at least 5 every 5 seconds, you are getting the maximum possible amount of gems, because every time it's possible for them to respawn, they are respawning at full. If you are killing 3 every 5 seconds, you have 10 total, and you kill 3. Instead of having 5 minions respawn, you only have 3, because it's going only from 7 to 10. And that's a whole. I think it will be very interesting to see how the aura skills will perform during the season 1. That's this. It's kind of reducing the HP of the enemies without necessarily being the thing that's going to kill them. You have other stuff that are supposed to kill, to deal the real damage. You don't count on them to keep dealing damage every second. You count on that initial blow that procs instantly on every single enemy. And that's it, guy. I think it's possible to make strategy using ours as main skills as well. But this video, I want to say, to explain this strategy, I think maybe it's a little bit complex for some of you. If you have any doubts, just let me know on the comments, on the Twitter, on the Discord, and I will explain it better. Maybe I'll need to make another video explain some of your doubts. I don't know, but I hope this helped for the season 1 meta. Thank you for watching, and see you on the leaderboards.